Epilogue, complete enough to continue. No map is the territory, no description is the experience, no book is a life, and no amount of understanding eliminates the need to keep living. Perhaps that is where this journey should end, or rather, where it should continue. Throughout these pages, we have explored some of the major terrains that shape human existence. We have explored why human beings need maps. We have explored stability and the conditions that make life inhabitable. We have explored human nature, love, marriage, meaning, success, mortality, and the care of the nervous system through which all of life is experienced. Along the way, we have gathered guideposts, landmarks, orienting ideas, ways of seeing. Yet none of these are reality itself. They are maps, and maps have limitations. A map can help someone navigate a forest. It cannot replace walking through the forest. A map can reveal the shape of a mountain. It cannot substitute for climbing it. A map can identify a destination. It cannot take the journey for us. The same is true of the ideas contained in this book. They may clarify, they may illuminate, they may orient, but they cannot live a life. Only a person can do that. This is worth remembering because many of us quietly search for a final answer, a complete framework, a perfect philosophy, a set of beliefs that will remove uncertainty once and for all. Yet reality rarely grants such things. Life remains larger than any model we create of it, more complex than our explanations, more mysterious than our conclusions. The terrain always exceeds the map, and perhaps that is not a flaw. Perhaps it is part of the beauty. A completely explained world might be easier to understand, but it would be far less interesting to inhabit. The goal, then, was never certainty. The goal was orientation, not the elimination of mystery, a more conscious relationship with mystery, not the removal of uncertainty, a greater capacity to carry uncertainty, not the possession of final answers, the cultivation of better questions. In this sense, wisdom may be less about knowing and more about relating. Relating to reality, relating to other people, relating to ourselves, relating to uncertainty, relating to mortality, relating to the fact that existence remains larger than our understanding of it. The older I get, the more I suspect that many of the most important truths are remarkably simple. Attention matters. Love matters. Relationships matter. Meaning matters. Gratitude matters. Curiosity matters. The way we spend our time matters. The way we treat other people matters. The way we carry reality matters. None of these observations are particularly novel. Most are things human beings have known for a very long time, yet knowing them and living them remain different things. Perhaps this is why wisdom often feels less like discovery and more like remembering. Remembering what matters. Remembering what is enough. Remembering what is temporary. Remembering what deserves care. Remembering that we are finite creatures attempting to navigate an infinite reality. The challenge is not merely understanding these truths intellectually. The challenge is embodying them. Again and again. Day after day. Year after year. Not perfectly, but sincerely. Because perfection was never the goal. Human beings are unfinished creatures. We learn, we forget, we stumble, we recover, we revise, we grow. The process continues. Perhaps this is one reason I have become increasingly suspicious of the idea of arrival. Many people imagine that wisdom consists of reaching some final state of understanding, a place where uncertainty disappears and clarity becomes permanent. Life does not seem to work that way. Every answer generates new questions. Every season introduces new terrain. Every stage of life reveals realities that were previously invisible. The journey keeps unfolding. And so do we. This realization can feel unsettling, but it can also feel liberating, because it means we do not need complete understanding before taking the next step. We do not need certainty before acting. We do not need perfect clarity before living. We need enough. Enough orientation. Enough perspective. Enough courage. Enough humility. Enough love. Enough understanding to continue. This idea has quietly appeared throughout the book. Stable enough to inhabit. Wise enough to proceed. Clear enough to choose. Strong enough to carry. Complete enough to continue. Not finished. Not perfected. Not concluded, simply ready for the next part of the journey. And perhaps that is all any map can reasonably hope to provide. The work of living remains, the relationships remain, the responsibilities remain, the opportunities for love remain, the opportunities for curiosity remain, the opportunities for meaning remain, the opportunities to become remain. The terrain is still there, waiting, changing, unfolding. As it always has, the map is not the territory. The words are not the life. The understanding is not the living. The journey remains yours. May these pages help you carry reality a little more consciously, a little more courageously, a little more lovingly, and may that be enough. Enough to take the next step. Enough to continue.